Hello, my name is Ernest Rowley and I am running for re-election as your recorder surveyor. I would like to show you how property has been sold at a tax sale because of a government mistake and what I am doing to correct this problem. The issue that I would like to discuss is caused by drafting errors in the recorder's office. This is a copy of the tax map that the recorder produces for the assessor to use in the assessment process. The information on these maps are supposed to represent the property deeds which you, the public, have recorded with the county. We are going to be examining the two parcels in yellow and why they are shown on this map. This is fairly simple to examine using addition and subtraction. The two distances circled in red are the length of the two parcels on the north of the GTR property. Adding them together, we get 363.5 feet. Notice that the GTR parcel is 430.30 feet long, but the west property line of the GTR and the west line of the two parcels to the north are drawn at the same location, shown in red. Making the subtraction as shown results in a distance of 66.8 feet. Which is the distance of the property to the north of the yellow parcels. If we add the distances of the three parcels on the north, they add up to 430.30 feet, which is the location of the green line. The way that the GTR property's west boundary was drafted places the red line at 430.30 feet. So, which line is correctly drafted? When the map is examined to see which lines are correctly drafted, it is found that the green line is the correct location, not the red one. This drafting error left what appeared to be a remaining parcel that the owner had not included in the sale. However, the original owner had included it in the sale and sold all 430.30 feet that he owned to GTR and Trask. So by deed, this 66.8 foot strip of ground was sold, but the mappers in the recorder's office did not recognize it being part of the sale and created two parcels that you see in yellow and set up the tax record to send a tax bill to the former owner. Under the mapping policies and practices of the past administration, this parcel could have gone to a tax sale. This happens because the original owner would recognize that he had sold all his land and throw away the tax notices. After the 5-year delinquency, the county would then sell the land. In doing so, the west 66.8 feet of the GTR and Trask properties would have been illegally taken at a tax sale because of a government mapping error. In this circumstance is also double taxation because GTR and Trask are paying taxes on the entire 430.30 feet of property, and the bills for the back 66.8 feet of their property are being sent to someone else, making a demand for tax payment. By the government selling this property, they have essentially taken land from the legitimate owner that has not been delinquent in their tax payment and sold it to another without compensating that legitimate owner. This smells like a violation of the Fifth Amendment prohibition of a taking without just compensation. The old policies of the previous administration have been corrected from the first day I took office. Furthermore, I have an agreement with the county clerk's office, who conducts the tax sales, that they provide my surveying office with a list of the parcels going to the auction block. My surveying staff does an in-depth review of the list, and if there are properties that were created by mapping errors, they are pulled from the tax sale. And actions are then taken by me to remedy this error so that we no longer sell someone's property out from under them at a tax sale. In 2010, I purchased GIS software for the recorder mappers to begin the first phase of a multi-phase project to produce an accurate assessment map. For this project to become the accurate product that it needs to be, for the securing, preserving, and protection of our citizens' property rights, continued guidance from a licensed land surveyor that understands the seriousness of this problem is critical. This is the yellow properties that we have been looking at. Opening an aerial photograph to see the land features and then enlarging this area, it is clear that there is only one fence line on the property that is located 430.30 feet west of the road. The yellow lines are the property that was created in error and could have been sold at the tax sale. Another circumstance that could have happened is that the sellers may have thought that they actually owned this property based on the county map record and then sold it to someone else. This has actually happened many times. My life's work has been the security, preservation, and protection of the property rights of the citizens of this state. Holding the combined offices of Recorder Surveyor have given me the opportunity to bring my passion for private property rights to the citizens of Weber County. The new policies and technologies which I have brought to the office are necessary to prevent the government from double taxation and illegal takings by tax sales. June 24, 2014 is the primary election that will decide if the Recorder's Office will return to the damaging practices of the past or continue the progress which I have made in correcting these issues. I ask for your vote so that I can continue to work to protect your property rights. Thank you.